What's going on, everybody? Sean from Cascade Conservative. So, we all know how liberal elites are coming out of the woodwork, and they have been for a long time in terms of kind of gaslighting the American public into basically their way of thinking. And we see a lot of ignorance. We see a lot of just they're out of touch with reality for the average American person, but they don't realize it. They sit there and they're like, well, this is obviously how it should be. But at the same time, they don't really understand the hardship of groceries, price of gas, all that, because, well, I don't have to worry about it. And they made their money, and hey, that's great. But you know what? The rest of us do have to worry about it. And so when we see liberals, especially liberals from Hollywood, sit there and try and lecture us about things that really they have no business lecturing us about, it can get kind of infuriating, and it can also be kind of entertaining. So the video that I'm going to play right now is of Sharon Stone. Sharon Stone is across seas in Italy right now, or at the time that this video was made, and she was at a film festival out there, and she was discussing the election, because the election had just happened, or has just happened still. It is still in November. It's right before Thanksgiving. And it just shows the out-of-touchness that they are really kind of exerting on themselves. It just really shows the out of touch of how they don't understand their audience. She's in Italy, and here, just take a listen.
Italy has seen fascism. Italy has seen these things. You guys, you understand what happens. You have seen this before.
So obviously she's talking about fascism, she's talking about Mussolini, she's talking about World War II. Right there is, because she's discussing the election of Donald Trump. Right there is just one part of the out-of-touchness. These people are talking about, they were actually under fascism. They were actually under a fascist dictator. And she's sitting there like, America's going to go through that now too, because Donald Trump is elected. And anyone who was alive during that period is probably thinking, lady, you have no idea what you're talking about. Let's keep on going.
My country is in its adolescence. Adolescence is very arrogant. Adolescence thinks it knows everything. Adolescence is naive and ignorant and arrogant. And we are in our ignorant, arrogant adolescence.
So whenever you have someone, especially someone like Sharon Stone, talking about a group of people who are ignorant and arrogant, you are most likely going to hear something ignorant and arrogant.
We haven't seen this before in our country. So Americans who don't travel, who 80% don't have a passport, who are uneducated, are in their extraordinary naivete.
Their extraordinary naivete. Is that even a word? Maybe it is, because I am ignorant and arrogant. But so the reason we're ignorant and arrogant is because we don't have the money to fly all over the world and go to film festivals and see things. I mean, hey, I'd love to go to Europe. I'd love to see all the history, the architecture, experience different cultures. But that's just the thing, is that for 95% of Americans, they can't afford that. They can't just pick up, go wheels up and go and fly to Italy, fly to France, fly to Spain, wherever. No, we got to work. We got to raise our kids. We've got jobs. And I don't know the last time Sharon Stone was even in a movie. The last movie I remember is Casino, and before that was Basic Instinct. And if you grew up in the 90s and you're a guy, everyone remembers Basic Instinct. But since then, I mean, why does she even think that she's relevant? What has she done? What does she do? She's going to sit here and lecture these people, and if I was in the audience, they'd be like, "This lady is completely bonkers." Let's go.
You know, Italy has seen fascism. Their extraordinary naivete. What I can say is that the only way that we can help with these issues is to help each other. Now, we can't just say that women should help women, because that's the only way we have survived so far. We must say that good men,
I'm pretty sure that while there was women's suffrage and women did fight for freedoms that they now enjoy, that are now being threatened by trans activists, by the way, because now we have girls invading. Never mind. I'm getting off topic here. Let's just keep going.
Must help good men. And those good men must be very aware that a lot of your friends are not good men. And you can't continue to pretend.
I'm not really sure what she's talking about, good men and bad men, or she's talking about people who voted for Trump. Are all people who voted for Trump bad men? I don't think so. You know, there's just a lot of people out there who feel like the policies of the left have gotten too crazy. There's just people out there who think that the policies of the left have hurt their pocketbooks and hurt their financial future. Again, someone who doesn't know what they're talking about because that doesn't reach them. I don't know how she still has money, but she has money. She doesn't have to work. She doesn't have to do a budget. Anyone who does is a bad man, I guess.
Your friends are good men when they are not good men. And you must be very clear-minded and understand that your friends who are not good men are dangerous, violent men.
How many times is she going to say good men in a statement or a point that she's making?
You have to keep them away from your daughters, your wives, and your girlfriends. Because this is a time when we can no longer look away when bad men are bad.
When bad men are bad and when good men are good. And this, she's channeling her inner Kamala Harris right now. This is just a bunch of word salad. She's trying to sound like she's being profound, and she just sounds like an idiot. She just sounds like an out-of-touch idiot. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell her. So this is just another example. Just another example of just the lunacy that goes on in the liberal mind. Which I should say the lunacy that goes on in the Hollywood liberal mind. They want to create some kind of art out of words, and it just comes out as jargon. So, hey, Sharon Stone, you were great in the 90s, but you're kind of washed up now. No one really needs to hear from you. And so hopefully this is the last time we ever see you on screen. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you think about Miss Stone and her comments about good men, good men, good men, bad men, good men, good men, good men. I don't know how many times she said good men. Maybe I'll rewatch this video and put in the comments how many times she said it. But yeah, I think we found Kamala Harris' speech coach. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.